Hi everyone, welcome to my next mini guide for RetroX. This one is around save state and the cloud saving. So this is basically where you can play a game, pause, save the state, it will sync up to the RetroX cloud servers, and then you can move to another device, load that save state, and carry on where you left off. A pretty unique feature. I think I've seen it in a few other systems, but then you had to add in, use a separate tool to do it, or manually copy files around. Whereas this, following that standard ethos of RetroX, it's simple, it's built in, you don't need to do anything special, it all happens for you automatically. So yeah, what I'll do, I'll jump in and hopefully do a quick demo of this and see it in action. I think that's going to be easier than explaining it. So let's go down to Mega Drive, let's pick something different, a bit of Earthworm Jim. So what I'll do is launch this. I've got the sound turned off at the moment. Just play a couple of seconds, get to a certain point. Oh, I've not played this in a long time, so excuse the bad gameplay. I've got to at least launch the cow. There we go. Cow launched. Right, so I hit select and start together to bring up the menu, and let's go down to save state. As you can see, no current save states at the moment, so I'll choose slot 1, and now that's successfully. I've got a little message down the bottom here off the screen, just says state saved to slot 1. So that's great. I'll hit start and select again. Now we go down to quit. So that's that done. So if I just leave that there, and what I'll do now is seamlessly jump over to another device. I'm going to record this on my phone, launch RetroX on there, and hopefully carry on where I was on this machine. So wish me luck. So here I am on my mobile device, and you'll notice in recently played that it's got Earthworm Jim. So that's obviously synced across between devices. So now go in here, launch it. Obviously this is my phone, so it's touchscreen. So you can see I've got the on-screen display, and the recording software shows where I'm touching the screen. So yeah, start and select together, go down to the save state, load, pick my one, and here we go. So we're now carrying on exactly where we left off. This is me clicking around trying to work out how to unpause the game until I suddenly remember it's the start button. And there we go. So that's it. It loaded the state, we carried on where we left off. Now I'm just going to do the reverse, so play this for a couple of seconds. Jump up here. You get attacked by the pesky crow. So now save state, save it into slot 2. And then for some reason I carry on for a couple of seconds. I think the crow was just annoying me. And there we go, he's dead. Right, so now that's done. We're going to pause here and jump back to the other machine. Right, so now we'll switch back to the Windows PC running RetroX. And what I'll do now is I'll just go into Earthworm Jim again. If I click in the right place, go back into Earthworm Jim, and then hit select and start together, load state, and now you can see I've got both. And here's the one I recorded on my phone. You can see it's got latest down the right hand side, so you can see which one is the latest if you've got multiple ones here. Obviously got a little screenshot there, and also the date and time and stuff at the bottom, so quite easy to find your latest one. Select it, and away we go. Here we are carrying on from where I left off. So yeah, that's it. Really cool feature, really simple to use. Like I say, it just works, all happens in the background. There would just one thing I need to point out that would cause it not to work. Is if you, like I say, I think I mentioned before, on some of the systems there's more than one emulator, and Mega Drive is one of those. So if you go into the game settings, you'll see emulator. You've got the older Pico Drive one, or Pico Drive, and then you've got the Genesis Plus GX, and that's the one I tend to use. Now, if you need to make sure your devices match, so i.e. they're both using the same emulator. I have tried it if you have one, say, on the Pico Drive and another one using the Genesis Plus, it won't work. It'll save state will appear, you'll see it, you'll click on it to load it, it'll say save state load, but nothing will happen, the game will just carry on playing as it was, nothing will change. You have to have them both using the same version of emulator, which, you know, in the end of the day makes sense, because you've taken a save state from one emulator and then you're expecting a different emulator to understand it. So, you know, it's not going to work. So just make sure, you know, if you get a problem not working, like I say, just check the emulator you've got selected on both. Like I say, not all systems have multiple emulators. There are a few. This is one. I know Saturn's got at least two, and there'll be a few others. I think it's either the NES or the SNES has got multiple. So, like I say, yeah, just make sure your emulators match, and you'll be good to go. So yeah, quite simple and easy. This one. So hope it helps some people. It might be one of those features that people didn't know about or maybe haven't used very much. But yeah, I just find it very handy if, like I say, especially you've got multiple devices. You might have a TV box at home. You might play RetroX on your phone if you're commuting to work and you sit on the train or whatever, pass some time. Yeah, and also it's really handy for if you've got those games that are really difficult, and you get to another level, you can save the state, and then obviously if you die, you can go back and then start again. So yeah, really handy feature. Hope you enjoyed that, and as always, please like the video, please subscribe. It really helped me out, and I think I've covered most areas in RetroX now, but I'm gonna have a look through so there's anything else to cover. So there may be some more videos to come. So yeah, watch out, watch this space.